Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
뭐 비밀의 방이 있나 보네 또.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no
내가
time.
발견한 거 아닌데? 지 혼자 열렸는데?
Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the room of requirement. It only appears
아,
when
여기가
one is
필요의
in real need.
방이야?
Ordinarily,
필요의 방 맨날
Rebellion might
무슨 나와가지고
stumble upon
뭐가
this room
했네.
entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deek? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
디크가 누구야?
Deek, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing
에바네스코
spell.
물체를
You
사라지게
can
한다.
cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first.
주문
Then you
그거
can clear
술로
the chairs away.
늘려야겠는데? 귀찮아서?
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco.
아, 주문창 늘려야겠다. 안 되겠다.
Excellent work.
오,
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone.
월장석.
We shall discuss its uses later.
드디어 월장석 쓰이는 데가
Let's move
나오네.
on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
A에게 너 오랫동안 기다렸어.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own to relocate Deek.
Yes, Professor.
다고 하네요.
Revelio. Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
이렇게.
Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
스니치?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and
Rebellion.
find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
이거 좀 풀려. 뭐야 이거? 여기가 내 방인가?
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deek, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deek has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deek. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deek, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deek's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room
방에
can
서면 안 돼.
provide you with precisely that.
좋아요.
Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
공자 인테리어 좋다. 가구 다 완비돼 있네. 이렇게 깔끔한데 없어 여기? 쓸데없는 거는 싹 없애버리고 고급스러운 거로 싹 바꿔버리기.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
미확인 장비
One
빨리
should
해보자.
always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
오케이. 몇 개 있거든? 몇 끝났어? 너무
You'll find plenty of items of
끝나고
clothing
그러는데?
that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
오 뭐야 트롤에게 받는 데미지 감소. 쓰레기네. 그래도 공격력이 세니까 껴. 요 정도로 하면 딱이겠구나. 옷이 마음에 듭니다, 센세.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
어우 간편해. 보편 마법.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's
언제
much
얻었지?
safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the
샀나 봐.
room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used
아 이제
to study
귀찮게
magical plants and
거기
brew potions
가가지고 할
in
필요가
class.
없네. 여기서 다 할 수 있네. 아 일단은 세팅. 자, 마법약 소형 말고 대형은 없어? 다용도 오, 내가 마음대로 막 할 수 있네? 오, 좋은데? 어쩐다. 아, 여러 개 넣을 수 있구나. 마법약은 한 3개 있으면 되지. 아, 마법약 저거 한도가 있네.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
장식도 있고. 와, 쩐다. 이런 거 진짜 마음에 든다. 오, 우와 우와 우와, 개멋있어. 오, 쩔어. 아, 이게 뭐야? 아직 없는 게 많네.
Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic.
여기선 왜
But
돼?
the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
별로 배울 거 없을 것 같아. 필요해 방. 이거나 써보자. 오.
Deek thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
이거 왜 안 돼? 이거 왜 안 돼? 디크야, 뭐 할 말 없니? 뭐야, 위즐리 교수랑 얘기하라는데?
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some
많이 있어, 이미.
moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing
100
items
개
here in the
있던데, 아까
Room of
보니까?
Requirement, or you can gather it
150개 정도?
carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
얼마나 더 모아야 되는데?
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson.
많이
You can conjure more
돌아다니면서
than potions and
보람이 있네.
herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
몇 개 했는데 이미.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
Actually, I don't think I have any questions.
I'm here if you do.
양아치니? 미술품이랑 벽걸이 일단 이거부터 해야 되겠네. 강제로 이걸 쳐야 되네. 하나 붙일까? 너무 큰가 봐. 여기 이거 말고 딴 거 붙이고 싶은데. 하나씩. 아이 진짜 너무 되게 싫게 생겼다.
Deek thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
여기다 그림 하나 걸자. 별로 안 예쁘긴 한데. 여기다 거울 하나 달까? 여기서 되는 거 맞아? 테이블이다. 테이블을 좀 이런 데다가 하나 설치하자. 의자. 너무 붙여놓으면 안 되나?
Good work. Shall we move on?
이거 위치 바꾸고 싶을 땐 어떻게 하지?
Deek thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
이거 앉을 수 있는 거야? 일단 됐다. 어디 갔어?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on
개조화법?
alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we?
나름 하우징에
Watch
신경을 많이
closely as I
썼네.
demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
마음에 든다 이거는. 물론 내가 하우징을 뭐 엄청 신경 써서 할 것 같진 않긴 하지만 이런 거에 또 로망이 있거든.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell. Customize it.
아 위치 바꿀 때 쓰는 거구나. 한 때. 아이템 스타일 바꾸고 색 바꾸고 크기 조절하라는데? 크기 조절이 돼? 와우. 의자 하나 바꾸자. 크기. 오. 왕의자. 너무 크다 근데. 이거 색깔 바꿔. 색깔은 어떻게 바꾸지? 이게 안 돼? 아니, 그만 좀 한 거. 핑크.
Nicely done.
Wow.
Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
바닥이랑 발코니. 오, 오, 오.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deek, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deek this bit of magic some years ago. Deek thinks you'll enjoy
그
it.
어디서 얘기하고 있는 거야?
Come
아,
and talk to
여기
Deek when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
어둡고 신비로운 공간.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
야, 끝났어 벌써? 별론데?
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deek to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit
너무
about
슬리데린 같아.
alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
뭐야?
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and
하우징할
outside
곳이
the school.
엄청나게 많아졌구나.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
좋아요.
Wonderful.
야, 어디 가냐, 디크야.